I'm Dr. Kemi Olunloyo. It's 13th of January 2024. Yesterday, I made some posts on my X platform in my Facebook with regards to bleaching and whitening creams. And Tonto Dike was posting a video of her putting some whitening cream on her face. Okay, forget the whole thing with Tonto. I don't like her. She's a really disgusting person. But let's go to the creams. You need to be very careful if you're using these products in Nigeria, okay? I am a clinical pharmacist and retail pharmacist, okay? Forget the clinical and retail. Let's go to the site. I'm a pharmacist, and there's something that pharmacists do in America that they don't do back in Nigeria. We compound a lot. Do you know the meaning of compounding? Canadian pharmacists, American pharmacists, I'm not sure about the UK. We make drugs inside the pharmacy. We actually compound creams and ointments, suppositories. We actually produce them for urgent needs that doctors order. Okay. Generally, you have a rash, you go to the doctor, the dermatologist, they'll give you a prescription. You'll go to the pharmacy, and the pharmacy picks it off the shelf in a box from some pharmaceutical company and sells it to you. But there are some concoctions that we ourselves make, and we tell the patient to come back in an hour, 2 hours, or tomorrow. I go back there to the sink and I start making this cream, this ointment, this rash, and I use a lot of powders, a lot of liquids, a lot of chemicals are back there. Those are called compounds, okay? And it's very common with dermatologists, and I've been compounding for 35 years. Okay, this year will be 35 years that I became a pharmacist. Well, let's go back to what you need to know about compounds. There is a crystal called hydroquinone. When you mash a crystal, it becomes a powder. Hydroquinone is a skin lightening agent. Dermatologists use it a lot when they have a situation where a light-skinned person has eczema or sun crocra of some sort, and they have to get rid of it. So they might tell you 2% hydroquinone. Hydroquinone's legal limit in America and over-the-counter products is 2%. If you find a hydroquinone bleaching cream or any kind of cream with hydroquinone, 2% is the limit. Okay, prescription hydroquinone can go as high as 4 or 5%. A dermatologist has to write for that. It is me that goes there and weighs that 5%. If the doctor is trying to give you a 100-gram jar of cream, 5% hydroquinone means 5 divided by 100% times that 100-gram jar. That's the mathematics and the arithmetic we have to do as pharmacists. The amount is what I'm going to weigh on the scale there, add to the cream and levigate it together. Levigation means mixing creams with the ingredients. When I label it with your name, your phone number, your address, whatever I have to label, I also have to put XXX cream, hydroquinone, 4%. Active ingredient. Hydroquinone reacts to light, it reacts to air, it reacts to sun. If you don't keep it tight, it's going to turn brown. The edges of your cream is going to turn brown. Okay, what these cream makers are making in Nigeria in their houses, okay, is tons and tons of hydroquinone with any other base they want. They can use any cream they want as base. Base means if I want to put Nivea cream and mix it with hydroquinone and then sell some rubbish and call it 100,000 naira. Okay, NAFDAC now started giving NAFDAC numbers out. This is why NAFDAC numbers started. Now, it's more than NAFDAC numbers. People are actually buying those numbers now, and they're putting in their products. Some don't even have NAFDAC numbers. And that's where Very Dark Black Man came in and started exposing them. Okay, good, what he did. But then it's like he vindicated me for what I said about NAFDAC and the corruption in there. Okay, NAFDAC has a whole series of food and drug corruption. I'll get to that in another video. But on this one I'm doing, okay, that item that Tonto is holding, she's an influencer. They'll pay her to put their creams, whitening cream. I've told you, stay away from whitening creams. Creams, period. There's only 2 kinds, bleaching creams and whitening creams, 2 different things. And many of you are asking me, what's the difference between a bleaching cream and a whitening cream? One bleaches, one whitens. It's that simple. Whitening ingredients are usually nature, seaweed from under the sea. The Japanese use that and the Filipinos a lot in their products. There's a company called Splash. They make a lot of soaps. They make a lot of creams. They make a lot of things from whitening. Bleaching is hydroquinone and other chemicals. Steroids cause bleaching, okay? I noticed in Nigeria when I first came home for the first time, people were using steroid creams. Steroid creams, Betnovate, okay, anything containing betamethasone. Betamethasone is a topical steroid. It is used in some creams and ointments for inflammation, eczema, and all kinds of skin conditions, crocra, name it. The use of that is to stop the inflammation, and the side effect is it'll lighten the skin. If you're dark skin and you have eczema, your doctor will never give you anything with betamethasone, because your light skin, your chocolate skin will be there, and then you'll have one light skin patch there. That's not good cosmetically. People that use Betnovade, any betamethasone kind of cream, they end up having very thin skin layers, epidermis. The epidermal layer thins out, and then they have cancer. They go out in the sun, they stink. Their body odor is more persistent, because betamethasone, if it's not used for the proper thing, you're going to gather sweat and all that stuff. The same with hydroquinone. If you go out with hydroquinone, you don't have sunscreen on, you're going to smell, you're going to stink. Okay, these are important things. This is not about Tonto. She hates Tonto. She's bitter. Stop buying their creams. Any cream. I'm crashing their empire. Very Dark Black Man said it will crash everybody's empire with no NAFDAC numbers, with this, with that. I am actually crashing the empire of everyone making a glow cream in Nigeria. They are adding hydroquinone, which is going to cause you cancer and more problems later. Now let's go back to whitening. Okay, stop using whitening creams. Any cream, you are not sure what's in there. I have always said, everyone that wants to whiten their skin, if you want your skin brighter, dark skin people, please don't whiten, because you're going to have patches. If you're already light or medium skin like me, okay, this video, I don't have a filter on yet. I'm not putting a filter. I'm just going to, I don't do filters unless I have to, but I generally don't on TikTok. If you really have to brighten your skin, especially people that have pimples and all that. I'm 59 going on 60. Look at my skin. This is not a filter. I don't have acne. I drink a lot of water, and I use Kojic soap. Okay, Kojic is very, very, very popular now, especially in West African countries. It's a soap. You can feel it when you washing your face with Kojic, your body, the lather. Okay, Kojic is something that comes from the ocean. Once you have the seaweed-based products and you bathe with it, you go out of the shower. I don't do anything. I don't use any cream. I hate creams to start with. Okay, if I have to use a cream, if I must use a cream, I'll pick up something, affordable, something, any cheap stuff there. Nivea is good. Vaseline, it depends. However, if you're using Kojic, that should brighten your skin more. All right, instead of going through all these different whitening creams and all that stuff. Okay, the whole idea of Kojic is to brighten your skin, but you don't have to be doing all this regimen. Just bathe, because you're bathing the dirt out, and you're also whitening your skin. Okay, you can also whiten your skin with fruit products, carrot soaps, papaya soaps, fruits. They're natural. Okay, so leave these creams alone, please, because some of them are questionable. Cara White said they were putting like natural stuff. We found hydroquinone inside Cara White, and people started having spots on their body. You know what I'm talking about. Get it together, people. Stop buying all these creams, and now they're buying NAFDAC numbers. What else? What else is new? Okay, leave them alone. I'm not trying to, lie to you, but Brisky cream, Tony Lawani cream, this one cream. What happens to your skin in the long run? Stop buying them and protect your skin. All right? You're going to have problems later on in life if you don't. And finally, make sure you always have sunscreen in your house. If you're using Kojic soap and you're going to lotion in your room, just buy sunscreen and make sunscreen your lotion if you're going out. Okay, I don't go out. I stay indoors. I've been a digital journalist now almost 30 years. And boom, when I have to go out, sunscreen is going out with me. Thanks for listening. I'm Dr. Kemi Oloy, a Nigerian journalist, pharmacist, PR specialist. And I'm also a health educator. And that's why I bring these things to you. Thank you.